alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the Bad Movie Cult.
Imagine this, 2025, Ken, and we're back.
Fucking hell.
And I can't think of a better way to start the year than to celebrate the life of the Chief, Carl Weathers.
Happy birthday to you.
And of course, we're carrying on from where we left off last year on his birthday. We're hitting up the sequel. It is, of course, the 1999 John Cassar film, Shadow Warriors: Hunt for the Death Merchant.
Most lethal substance on Earth has fallen into the wrong hands.
By the time we know about it, there'll be a missile in our lap.
Now, it's up to one man to take it back before it takes him out. Terry Hulk Hogan.
We're about to lose it all.
Carl Weathers in the TNT Nitro Original, Assault on Death Mountain. See the world premiere next on TNT.
Have you ever heard of John Cassar before? Does it ring a bell?
No.
He's the director / executive producer of the TV show 24.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Do you see the sprouts? The very sprouts of 24
I don't want to see your sprouts,
in
Tom.
this.
New year, no sprouts. I've told you it's our new slogan.
Did you see any inkling of 24 in this film right here?
The breakneck pace.
Yes.
Yes, that was here. No, not at all.
Oh.
No, it's not exactly tightly wound, is it, this one?
It's got an IMDb rating, though.
Of course it has.
3.7 out of 10.
You know what I like to do? What was the first one?
You cunt. You fucking cunt.
Yeah, new year, same old shit.
Shadow Warriors. I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
This had an IMDb rating, the original, of 4 out of 10.
Really? Oh, so this one's not as good.
It's better.
Oh, I didn't listen to it.
3.7 out of 10.
So it's not as good.
No, the original's 4.
Yeah, I know. So this one's not as good.
Oh, I thought you meant the original.
Fucking hell. New year. Stop listening.
New year, same old hosts. I've got a plot for you.
It's good to have us back, isn't it, everyone?
Plot for you, Ken. Mike and his team of Shadow Warriors are working freelance on military operations when Mike thinks he recognises a biochemical terrorist from his past, and they uncover a plot to attack Seattle.
Fucking hell.
What do you think to that?
Oh, it's terrifying.
It is.
Terrorism.
Terrorism.
Terrifying terrorism.
Because this was a straight-to-TV film, there is no taglines.
That's a shame.
We do have keywords.
Yes, please, though. I like these.
Terrorist.
Well, yeah.
Chemical weapons.
Okay.
Revenge. Kickboxing.
Where?
PTSD.
Oh, I know the feeling.
And of course, girl-on-girl action.
Fucking bring it up. What? Where? I've watched this.
Are you sure you watched it? You didn't see the kickboxing or the girl-on-girl action?
Oh, obviously that's not what I'm assuming. I'm talking full-on lesbian full frontals.
There is.
What?
Where did you watch this?
Fuck you. At work.
No, what platform?
Floor 1. I was upstairs.
Let's crack into it then.
There's no bloody lesbianism in this.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Starts the same as the first one. Hulk Hogan, he's doing mystical mumbo-jumbo. He's sitting around a campfire. He's got his shirt off. Although, he's also thinking back to old army nightmares.
I've written Hogan having flashbacks to some shit or other that we haven't even seen before. So there we go. That's how we're starting. Remember the scenes that you're about to see? No, of course not, because we've never seen them before, but he has.
The music picks up, and Shannon Tweed, a.k.a. Hunter Wiley, She's kickboxing.
Oh, yeah, she's doing some kickboxing,
Is
isn't she? That's right, yeah. He's in a Native American teepee, isn't he, for some reason, isn't he, Hogan? Yeah, she's doing some kickboxing not in that teepee. And what on earth is the chief up to? So that's what you're all asking. Well, let's find out, Dom.
He's chiseling away. He's doing a little art project. I like that. I text Ken because I was checking to make sure this film was the correct one on the streaming platform looking at. So I was scrambling through it and I saw Hulk Hogan, a.k.a. Mike McBride. He's doing his mystical shit like he did in the first one. And then Carl Weathers is inexplicably doing art.
Doing an art project for school.
He's called Roy Brown.
Yeah, what the shittest name he's ever had in anything, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
I think we discussed that the first time
Yeah.
round, how disappointed we were with that.
Yeah, Hunter Wiley is Shannon Tweed, and he's called Roy Brown.
He's called Roy.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
He's called John Shit.
Oh, Johnny Shits.
Johnny shits his pants. That was a kid's toy that me and Ken came up with that never took off the ground.
It would do these days, I think.
Mm.
They're getting a little bit more loose, aren't they, with the, the
Yeah.
shits.
Yeah. Someone comes in to visit him. It's a woman. She wants to hire his team. Cut to Hogan. He's on a motorbike.
He is, yeah. Enough of that shit, because Hogan's on a Harley.
Yeah, dressed a bit like Arnie in T2.
Yeah, but he's got a mullet and it's flapping in the breeze.
He does, and he's got a shark's tooth necklace.
Yeah,
You remember that from the first
It's
one?
not big enough that you can see it from a distance, obviously. You can see the mullet flapping in the breeze.
Yeah.
It's like it's the Boz in Stone Cold. That's that kind of mullet wearing, Harley riding, cool motherfucker scene.
He's arrived at Shadow Warriors HQ.
SOS, as they're known.
And he speaks to Derek. Remember Derek from the first one?
No!
Yes.
I've just called him the other bloke.
Yeah.
All the way through. There's just some other guy.
Yeah, he's from the first one as well. He tells Mike that Roy and Hunter are upstairs interviewing the woman. We go upstairs and she's talking to Roy and she says, my daughter's been kidnapped by my ex. And the ex said, you don't leave Armand Beringer without being punished.
Oh, no. Hang on a minute. She's connected to Armand Beringer.
The very same.
This is something that these guys could do without.
He's kidnapped the daughter and taken her to Austria.
This is worst case scenario for me.
And this is the same time Hunter sits down next to the woman and says, I have a teenage daughter who lives with her dad. It's like, yeah, you said this in the last.
She's
no one
like,
cared then.
And?
Yes.
She's like, I don't know. I just thought I'd mention it. Might use it later.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, fair enough. Hey, you, Carl Weathers. Do you have any family?
And he looks around and he's like, yeah, if you can call these characters family.
A little bit of heart-wrenching music, isn't it? As they all go, he called us family.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, he's just like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, farts.
Well, more on that later, to be honest.
Yeah. She tells him that she doesn't have a lot of money. She blew it all on lawyers' fees trying to get her back the right way. Carl Weathers says, you know what, don't worry about it, we'll sort something out. Possibly sexual favour.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, totally unrelated, let's go downstairs and make a video.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
Says all you got to do, come downstairs with me, we'll make a video together. And we're all done.
And we're all covered financially.
Meanwhile, Hulk Hogan is flashing back to everything he's ever done in his life.
Yeah, which again, we haven't seen. No WrestleMania fucking flashbacks, nothing like that. No Andre the Giant business.
No Thunder Lips.
Yeah, we don't get any of that. And then we just think, I'll tell you what, fuck it, let's go to Austria. Next scene, we are.
We are indeed. Grasbruck, Austria. Cut to the kid taking a picture with Papa Armand. She's not happy about it, though, this kid.
Yeah, wants to know where Mummy is.
I made way more notes at this bit, thinking this is the plot of the film. No.
Well, this happened last time. This happened a year ago, Dom. It's exactly the same fucking first 30 minutes. Got nothing to do with the plot. Nothing that happens in the first 30, probably 40 minutes, fuck all to do with anything.
The kid wants to go home, but her dad tells her that this is her home now. Maybe her mum will come and see her at Christmas.
She's sad.
Oh. Meanwhile, two figures climbing up the side of a waterfall.
Yeah, don't know why.
It's Carl and the Hulkster. What the fuck are they doing?
We're not sure.
Why
I
are they
don't know
doing
why
that?
they're doing it, because later on, we don't know why, but they are. They're climbing up a mountain.
Everyone else is driven up there. They could have got in with Derek and hidden.
That's true, because Derek is driven up there. He's got Shannon Tweed, Hunter
Wiley.
Yeah, he's giving her a lift instead, which you assume that they've paid for, so I don't know why they're not in the car. But still, she gets out and she's wearing a pendant with a secret hidden camera inside. During their climb up the mountain, unfortunately, Mike McBride has another fucking flashback.
Yeah.
He's having flashbacks for fun, but none of them are fun. The chief, he's just like, what the fuck are you doing? You nearly fell off a mountain. And he says, I'm all right now. I'm okay, cool. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. We do see, they do have a little look at the surveillance. They see that Hunter gets him by touching the hand of the guy who's frisking her and says, oh, I really like you. And he's like, well, you better come in without me searching you then.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was about to search you for weapons,
Yeah.
but I won't because you touched my hand.
Yeah.
And now I'm distracted with an erection of my dick.
Yes.
And she says, that's how it always works. Ha ha ha, I'm blonde.
And then she gets on the cable car and takes it a lift up to the chateau.
The other guy knocks somebody out.
Derek.
Yeah, he's fucking KOing somebody.
Yeah.
So if they're just going to be that openly brazen about it, what the fuck are they doing climbing up a mountain?
That's what I mean. Why didn't Hogan and Carl just go with him?
They might as well at least got that far, then climbed up the rest.
Yeah.
But no, they've climbed up from fucking ground zero. It's taken them 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's driven up there in 20 minutes.
Yeah. It took tents, tins of beans.
Fucking idiots. Anyway, still, it's all about the secret plans that they've got.
Yeah, we got our man doing a toast with a load of ladies.
Oh, yes. Everyone's, what is it she says? Why are all the good ones taken?
Yeah.
He said, well, he's not taken. He's got divorced from his wife. Really? Tell me more about this plot. I thought he had a daughter. He has, but he kidnapped... Oh.
Yeah, it's being looked after by the nanny. Look, there she is over there.
Anyway, let's cut back to the guys who are climbing a mountain. This bit I liked because the chief, he's ahead. And you know, like when Seagal does his mysterious hand movements, the chief does this. He basically puts his hand up just like to halt, and then spins them round and goes 2-2 in your eyes and like 1-1-1. And then we go to Hulk Hogan, who's looks so confused by the whole fucking thing, which is his face for the rest of the film.
Armand, he brings in some Bavarian dancers.
Of course he does. I don't know what they're celebrating.
Christmas?
Christmas indeed. Hooray! Happy Christmas, Armand.
Derek, he's planting bombs. Hunter pretends that, he's stealthy, and he's a stealthy one, Derek.
Yeah, of course he is.
Hunter pretends she's hurt her leg.
Yeah, that's because she's spotted by security. Because obviously she's a 6 foot fucking blonde woman with massive tits. Of course they're looking out. Unfortunately for the security, he's hypnotized by her tits, isn't he? He's looking down at them. Karate chop.
Yep.
You ever been hypnotized by a lady's breasts?
Many, many times.
Yes, it happens.
She makes it to the daughter's room. She shows her a video. I like this. This is like a greetings card video.
Where did she get that from? She
pulled
pulls
it
it out of her vagina, doesn't
I don't
she?
think so. I think it's strapped to the leg, Kenneth.
Oh. I've written she has a video in her vagina.
It's massive, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
The video playing
Oh,
thing.
right, okay.
And they show it her, and now it's got the whole group. He's like, hi, here's all my friends. And they're all like, hi.
Hi, Lily.
Like it's a birthday message.
Yeah, we're coming to rescue you. The lady who's there with the video in her vagina is our friend, so it's all good. Now stop looking at it.
Hi, Lily. There's no time to explain now, but these people are my friends.
Hi, Lily.
They're gonna bring you home to me, sweetie. So you go with them and don't be afraid. I love you, and I will see you soon.
She asks Lily to change her clothes, puts a sign up on the window to let the guys know that she's found her. Hogan swoops in, takes out a few guards. He takes one out with a blow dart. We were taking the piss out of blow darts.
I've written out fucking blow darts, one of them.
Yeah.
And then I thought, what a brilliant fucking blow dart that is, because it's still some distance, isn't it?
Yeah.
He blow darts in the first one.
He does.
Yeah, he's not letting that go.
Weathers turns up at the window. Old Carl, trying to help Hunter out. She gives him the girl and he fucks off.
She does say, go, 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 I'll catch up.
Yeah, it's like, why? Just come with us now. But the nanny enters the room anyway.
I like the nanny. The nanny sort of looks around, sees Shannon Tweed, even though, like, I don't know, I was expecting her to have hidden.
Yeah.
But no, she's still exactly where she was, thinking, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
And she sees her and then just goes full fucking mental bitch, doesn't she, the nanny?
Yeah.
And just runs at her and attacks her immediately.
Girl on girl action.
Is this what it was?
Yes.
Fucking lesbian scene. I knew there wasn't. I was
Carl-
particularly observant as well for that kind of thing.
Roy offers to go back and watch, but
So no, I'll take this one, Chief.
yeah, if Hogan pulls rank, he's going to go himself. Hunter ends up winning, knocks the nanny out. It takes too long, I think. She's a kickboxing champion or some shit, FBI agent. She nearly gets knocked out by a nanny. Unless it's Mr. Nanny, who's on his way.
It's all very complicated, isn't it? Yeah, the blow dart guy, he's been found. Oh my God, somebody's been found. He's been blow darted unconscious.
Yeah.
Not again.
He beats up a few other guards on his way. He piles them up,
Yeah.
one on top of each other.
Bit of a fight.
Yeah.
We get a gunfight as well now.
Yeah, it's all very stealthy, isn't it, this mission, this function?
Yeah, I mean, I think the guards have got silencers.
Mm.
And they haven't.
No.
It should have been the other way around, but still. Or it is the other way around. I can't fucking remember.
They
Or
don't.
maybe nobody.
They definitely-
Nobody's got a fucking silencer on. Why not?
No. Hunter pretends that she's been fooling around with Armand to get past a couple who just don't even ask. They don't even look at her, really.
I didn't even know what she said in that point. I've watched that about 3 times trying to hear what she said.
I love Armand's Bavarian sausage. Yes. Wiener Schnitzel.
Yum, yum. In my tum.
And the couple don't really give a fuck. They didn't ask her anything.
No, he was barely fingering her. Not bothered.
Yeah.
Fingering the lady.
Yeah.
In a Bavarian style.
Yeah. Yes. They meet at the cable car. The guards start shooting on sight, even though the daughter's next to them. They all return fire. A guard rolls down the stairs very slowly when he gets shot.
Yeah, it's not very good, is it? No one is really very good at shooting in this.
No. Nanny turns up in the main room, tells Armand about the daughter being taken, and we get another shootout happening. Hogan tells Carl to go, 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 I'll catch up. Not sure why I couldn't go with him. They're all just at the cable car anyway. Like
he just goes back and also fails to shoot anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then thinks, actually, fuck it.
A guy turns up with an assault rifle and Hogan takes off on foot down the mountain. Trips and just fucking roly-polies down.
Big old fucking snowball by the end of it. Yeah, and then there's some guy who, when they're in the cable car, some guy climbs onto the above mechanism of the cable car for some reason. How's he got up there?
I never saw him get up there.
I don't know, but he is. He's already there.
Yeah.
He's just higher up.
Yeah.
He's a higher up henchman.
Yeah.
Who's literally just stood higher up. Not in rank, he's just higher up in like physicality.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Ken.
Yeah, I'm just trying I'm trying to give the listeners some sort of image of it.
Yeah, so
he's just higher up, don't you see? And he climbs onto the mechanism, and off they go. Cable car dispatched.
Yeah, the guard jumps down, starts fighting Carl Weathers, and Hogan, he manages to catch up to the cable car.
He's beneath.
Yeah, he's jumped and he's hanging on from underneath.
He's running, looks like he's in pain, and jumps on and grabs hold of the bar beneath the cable car. So you've got the chief in the middle, actually in the cable car with the daughter, and you've got Hulk Hogan beneath, and you've got a henchman above. It's the worst possible case scenario.
Yeah. They've sandwiched it. On the bottom is Hogan, on the top, unknown guard. The unknown guard jumps down and they start having a fight. I like how Hunter does nothing to help Carl Weathers.
No, she can't.
No, she's holding on to the girl.
Yeah, someone's got to look after the girl.
Yeah, so instead Carl Weathers does the only thing he knows how, and that's kill the man by
Kicks
throwing him.
Fucking ass. Well, he doesn't. He doesn't. Because they're having a bit of a grapple. And then, from below, it's Hogan. Hogan from below, Dom.
Yes.
grabs hold of the henchman's lapels and just drags him out of the cable car to his very death. Flings him out, dies, falls, dead.
Yep.
Assumed.
I also like how well he's down there as well. From the opposite cable car, there's a guy shooting. He's quite close, to be honest. Hogan's facing the opposite way and he misses him, shoots him. Hogan can turn, not facing, with one arm, one shot, dead.
Yep.
Love it.
And he actually, and then, like, the Chief's holding on to him, like he's in peril. But he's just, like, he's taken one hand off the fucking bar to shoot somebody. He's not in peril at all. He's in total fucking control of this. But the Chief's just like, don't you dare let me go. He's just like, hold on. And he's like, he doesn't need holding on. He's been holding on to that for the last fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Halfway down the bloody mountain. But still, it's a little bit of tension. Is he going to fall to his death? Of course not. It's Hulk Hogan.
Armand's thinking out loud, why are they even bothering? Where could they go once they get to the bottom? He tells his men to alert the guards at the lower station, put the tram on manual override, and he says, we've got them. He says all this out loud to himself. No one else is with him. Have they got them, Ken? Is the jig up?
No. Because Derek. Remember Derek?
No.
No. The other guy.
Ah, yes.
He blows the controls. And they stop where they are. They're not going to the bottom of the bloody mountain. They've stopped where they are and they rappel down.
Yeah.
Get in the limo that they should have taken in the first place. All jump in. And they're away.
Hogan away! Is what he shouts.
He shouts as he leaves.
Jumps out the sunroof like a girl on spring break. Mission accomplished.
Oh, that's it then.
Yeah.
Join us next week with another film. Of course not. It's only fucking half an hour. Thankfully, you'll remember all this later on when we change the plot into what the film's actually about.
Yes.
But before then, they're reunited. The wife's there. She's there, the mother, waiting. Then they all get out of the car. And then they let the daughter out, and only then does the mother realise what the fuck's going on. It's like she hasn't got a clue what's happening. She assumes they're going to bring her dead body out. But no, the daughter runs out. She's like, oh, so happy. Mama. So happy. Yeah, and they all do that. Hulk Hogan wipes a tear away from the Chief's face. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
My dick is weeping, brother. I've got a runny dick, dude.
Well, Terry Badir has. Terry Badir, not Badir. Terry Badu.
That's what I was thinking. I thought the same thing.
Terry Badu's
Terry
like,
bloody Badu.
Terry, what the fuck?
He doesn't have a weepy dick.
Who, Badu?
From the Jungle Book.
Well, no, that's Baloo.
Oh.
Terry Badu was...
That's your lookalike from the news.
Yeah, I was going to say it was on News Round.
Didn't your sister used to say that you look like it?
Yeah, I used to say she looked like Rule Fox, former Norwich City winger.
That name, Terry Badu, is such a funny name.
Anyway, yeah. Weepy dick.
He doesn't. No one's dick's weeping in this scene, except for maybe Shannon Tweed's.
Yeah, and I'd wipe that. So, anyway, that's the end of the what the fuck is this film going to be about
Yeah.
nonsense before the film starts. That's 30 odd minutes in. Well, forget all of that.
Yeah.
Because it's irrelevant. We're back at HQ. Roy, he's talking shop. He wants to know what the fucking hell are they going to do for money, because they've just been paid $25,000 for that one, and they've spent it all on doing it.
Yeah, because Roy's like he's looking after he's the money man of the group.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Roy Brown.
You think we can afford this fucking abandoned warehouse on the money we're bringing in?
We've hired a fucking limo for this job.
Yeah.
And a pendant that records shit. We're not even sure why we did that, but seeing as like we were on radio fucking silence, we could all hear what she was saying.
None of the things that we learned from her pendant we actually put into practice. We could have all just driven up with Derek.
Yeah, could have just like been in this fucking in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, we've just about like scratched even on this.
Yeah.
Which is weird because she told us that at the beginning and we still did it. So it's my fault.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I don't have any money, but here's $25,000.
Yeah, that's
You
not
know.
a lot of money, Dom.
It's chump
Not
change.
to these people.
No. They had to hire out a nice ball gown for Hunter Wiley.
Yeah, and a vagina cam
Yes.
that they got shown.
They don't come cheap.
No, you're damn right they don't.
Anyway, as he's talking about that, Hogan gets distracted by a file on a desk.
He does, doesn't he?
Inexplicably.
He's having fucking flashbacks again, isn't he?
Yeah. And as Roy's going on about balancing the books a bit more, we need a big payday. Hogan, he's rifling through the files. And what does he find?
He's on the FBI's most wanted list.
Yeah, hands an old FBI poster to Roy. And he says, "Look at the eyes, Roy. Look at the eyes." Roy has no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is this, man?
He says, "It's Sarkeesian." Roy has no idea.
He's like, what?
Yeah, I said, "I don't think so."
So was he in the first one? He's like, no, it's a new plot. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
He said, no, it's from the flashbacks I keep having. He's like, I can't see him. He's like, don't worry about it. It'll be an edit.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, cool. Oh, no. Hang on. No, it isn't.
Yeah.
That's what he says. He goes, no, it fucking isn't.
Is that Martin Kove? No, he's another guy. He'll be back.
No, later.
Billy Blanks? No,
It's like, no, gone.
Billy Drago?
That'd be stupid. We can't afford these people again.
And what it turns out is, and even Hunter Wiley actually says, "Oh, this is only a $15,000 bounty. It's not even worth our time."
He says, you're right, fuck it.
And Hogan says, "Think about it, guys. This wanted poster has been kicking around here for a couple of months. And when have I started having these visions? A couple of months."
What? What visions? He's like, forget it.
Yeah. So this must be Sarkeesian. They're linked because he's very, he's one with the world, isn't he?
Of course he is. He's fucking spiritual, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's been having flashbacks in a teepee and shit.
Yeah. Well, Roy says, "But he's dead." And Hogan says,
fuck.
"Yeah." Hogan says, "Well, he must have faked it." And Roy says, "Well, it looks nothing like him." He's like, "He's had plastic bloody surgery."
He's like, fucking hell, you're stretching it a bit now, aren't you, Mike? So he's not dead, really, and he doesn't look like he looked anyway when he wasn't dead in the first place. Real. What? He was mates with bloody Saddam Hussein, this man. Now he's on a wanted poster for 15 pence.
Now he's knocking around with a terrorist known as Jamal.
Are you serious, Mike?
Are you pulling my dick?
He's like, Shannon Tweed was like, that's me, Roy. And I'll keep going. He's like, I hope you would.
Well, Hogan, he storms off in a huff. He's not happy with this. He's not happy no one instantly believes him.
He's so unhappy that what he does now is he gives us the flashback so we can judge for ourselves.
Yeah, I don't think it's him.
Which is about time now. It's fucking isn't, is it?
No.
Nothing like him.
As he's gone, though, Hunter asks Roy, "Who is Sarkeesian?"
Yeah, thankfully, we do get a bit of backstory.
Yeah. He tells her that he was a scientist behind the chemical...
He looks into the distance to give us the flashback, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's what happens when women ask you something. You got to look all mysterious into the distance. You know. I would. If Shannon Tweed said, hello, how are you? I'd do the same. I'm like, well, how am I not?
Yeah.
She'd be like, what? Shh.
"How are you, Ken? You good?" "Yeah, sure. Once."
I haven't been good since. They just walk off. And she'd be like, oh, fucking hell, he's paid money for this meeting. This meet and greet.
Every time I come up to him, he walks off, doesn't finish a sentence.
Oh, I'll finish it. And I'm gone again.
I did finish a sentence once.
Not since.
Roy tells us that Sarkeesian was a scientist behind the chemical weapons Saddam used in the Gulf,
Fucking hell.
and some of which killed Hogan's squad.
Shit.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
He went down.
He went down pretty hard. Hogan's team, they were taking a camp in the dead of night when a missile went off above their heads, a cluster bomb shooting off pods of gas.
Fuck.
Hogan, he got his mask on, but
Good.
he's remembering the barbed wire, and they didn't have time, and they all perished.
That's so sad.
It turns out Hogan tried getting his revenge later, but it was thwarted when his mask was ripped off.
Yeah, he tracked him to Morocco
Yeah.
and then found him in a Kurdish outpost.
Yeah.
It's the kind of bullshit that Statham gives us, isn't it? That way
Yeah.
he just tells us all the places they've been.
Yeah.
Fucking love that in a film.
Yeah. He would have
I
died.
haven't seen you since. And then gives us some bullshit fucking conflict that they were in we don't get to see.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
He says he would have died if it wasn't for Carl Weathers.
Goddamn Roy.
He says he let him get away once, it won't happen twice.
In that flashback, he's about to total recall, isn't he, in the gas? Where he's like... yeah, and then thankfully, Carl Weathers turns up, puts a mask on, he's like that. Oh, thanks, brother.
Total recall.
That's what I've written. He almost total recalled.
Cut to Building 12, District 7, Federal Building.
Mm-hmm.
And who is it that Roy and Hunter have gone to see here?
I'll tell you who they've gone to see. It's Captain Crease.
It is. It's a man with a picture of himself up on the wall next to a potted plant. Apparently he's moved there as punishment for helping them in the first movie. Roy thinks it's because he drives everybody crazy.
Cray.
We get a little comedy bit of Roy and Hunter getting lost to some funky bass music, trying to find his office. And when they do, and we see Martin Kove turns up, he seems to have gone insane, the character.
Yeah, I didn't really like this direction for him.
No, he's gone almost like Howling Mad Murdoch.
Also military.
He's working in the mailroom, I've put. I don't think it is, but it looks like it.
Fuck knows what's going on, but...
And he says, well, Sarkeesian's dead. Takes the wanted picture off him and runs it through his system.
And to be honest, when he does that, it actually looks a lot more like him than it did when we had flashbacks.
Mm.
And when they say, like, it looks like plastic surgery, it actually just looks like he's got older. It looks like a natural progression of his face. So I don't know what plastic surgery they were looking for, or to convince us with it, but he actually does kind of look like him. So, anyway, onwards.
Kove reminds him that there's a $1 million bounty on Sarkeesian's head.
$1 million!
So he grabs his coat, he's going to go with them to speak to Hogan. Roy doesn't really want him to, but he comes with them anyway.
Yep, and then Derek's, what is it, Derek's at the door, saying, fucking hell, I couldn't even find you. And they were like, where the hell is Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
And he's like, what? I thought he was with you.
How have we lost a 7-foot-tall fucking long-haired fuck?
And then Carl Weathers says, I think I know where he is.
I think he's gone to the rebel outpost in Saudi Arabia.
Yep, and you'll never guess where he turns up, unless you just heard Dom say it very loudly and clearly. He's in Saudi fucking Arabia, that's where. That's where you'd assume, isn't it?
I bet I know where he's gone.
If you ever don't know where Hulk Hogan is, the best bet you can have is Saudi Arabia.
Mm.
And what a fucking time he's having over there.
He is. 2 machine guns.
This fucking made me laugh so much, this Hulk Hogan scene. He looks so fucking stupid. He never looked heroic at any point in these films because of his fucking hair. But at this point of the film, it is the most ridiculous he's looked in any of these films. And it's fucking brilliant.
You're not saying so much.
I loved it. I really loved how stupid he looked. He's got a fucking machine gun in each hand. He's just wandering through some tents, just fucking killing everyone he can. Really, really enjoyed it. But Hulk Hogan, he just fucking turns up shooting the world.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then he suddenly stops and just says, everybody be cool.
Yeah, hands in the air.
I just want to talk to Jamal.
Yeah, it's like you've massacred everybody in this fucking tent
for
village.
Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, and of course they don't play it cool. There's another gunfight. Why not?
He does eventually find Jamal and knocks him to the ground.
He's got shuriken, and then he's got a bolas, which is the balls on the end of a chain that you swing around, like to capture animals as it used to be. Hunters used to do it, and he like tangles up the legs. But yeah, yeah, he does that as well. It's fucking great. He loves his old fucking school weaponry.
Yeah, well, he did in the first one, didn't he? He had a hidden fucking archive of them.
Fucking legend.
He got pistol aimed at the oncoming helicopter and shoots a missile at Hogan and knocks him out to the ground.
It's a shame, actually. I was hoping for an explosion from that helicopter.
Yeah.
No.
And they get some big fuck.
He's a big fucker, isn't he? I was thinking, that's not Brutus.
No, I think it's a guy. I think that guy had played Jason in the Friday the 13th films. I think so. I want to double check that shite.
You better do, or we'll have fucking emails.
Freddy versus Jason.
Played Jason.
Played Jason and Freddy versus Jason.
Well done.
That was worth it, wasn't it?
That's good knowledge off the top of your head.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you very much. I was happy with that.
Right, what are we doing?
I think we're done. Yeah, so he's a massive fuck. He turns up and starts punching Hogan in the dick while he's passed out. And he wakes up later, tied up, and Jamal's chatting to someone with his back to us. And he turns, and we see it is, in fact, Sarkeesian.
It fucking is him. Viewers, listeners, all of you, it is him.
And he decides to have a little monologue saying he always wanted to find Hogan. He tells him that he would have chosen a better face, but they were all out of Brad Pitt.
That don't impress me much, brother.
His fingerprints, he said that was the most painful bit, with getting them burnt off with acid. And through all of it, all he thought of was Hogan.
Why? He's escaped him. He didn't do anything to him.
Yeah.
He almost killed him and failed to do it. But how does he know he didn't?
Well, Hogan says that I will kill you before all is said and done.
Oh, I better kill you first.
And he tries, but he does it in a sort of James Bond villain way.
Of course he does. It's an absolutely pointless thing that we don't really know why he's bothered to do this.
Yeah.
He doesn't explain it, does he?
No.
But still, he gives him an injection that will take 72 hours to kill him.
Why?
And he's like, yeah, it's what he should have said. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just inject me with fucking bleach.
Yeah, just stab me.
Yeah.
You've got a
you
fucking
wanna-
gun. You've got a gun right there. Shoot me in the fucking head.
If you want to use the injection route, bleach will do the job. Pretty
Yeah.
fucking sharpish.
I brought some with me for my hair.
Yeah, for my moustache.
Keep it beautifully blonde.
Although he doesn't have it at this point. His
Of course
moustache.
he doesn't. That's why he looks fucking stupid.
Yeah, he needs the handlebar
He
moustache,
needs
doesn't
something. Can't just mullet himself up and expect us to forget.
he? Yeah, 72 hours to live and injects him in the neck with some serum. Jamal threatens him with a knife once Sarkeesian's gone.
Can I tell you that this is my favourite line of the film?
Go on then.
Jamal, he's there. He's got a big old curved fucking blade. And he's there, like, moving it around in his face. And he says, I once knew a man with no nose, but he couldn't see how ugly he was because he had no eyes.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a fucking line that is. How preposterous to say that out loud as a threat. And even just as a sentence, it was like, fucking what? Still, that was it. That's his threat. I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud at that and paused the film. I was like, what the fuck did he just say? Yeah, that's his sentence. Really, really made me laugh. Anyway, no time for that because yeehaw! Here come the cavalry.
Yeah, the Shadow Warriors, they turn up out of nowhere and they blow the place up.
Yeah, but here he goes. It's Carl Weathers and Martin Kove. Oh, and Shannon Tweed and that other bloke.
Derek.
Yeah, whatever.
Hogan uses a distraction to break free, knocks Jamal out. Hunter's on a motorbike. Kove and Carl are on the dune buggy.
Having the time of their lives, aren't they? Just shooting everybody. Fucking murdering everyone.
Yeah, Carl's got the old mounted gun on the back of the dune buggy.
Yep.
Derek's just throwing grenades from distance.
Carl Weathers could have done with those grenades, couldn't he? He's in amongst them.
Yeah.
You could have had Derek with a gun, because he's at a distance. And you have Carl Weathers with the grenades, because they're a bit easier to reach. I think we see the same fucking throw from Derek about 4 times as well, where he's just throwing them quite loosely.
Yeah.
He's not actually putting any effort in, but they're going fucking miles away. And you just think, when they show the buggy going over hills and stuff, you're thinking, well, Carl, the big chief, he's out of that fucking mounted bit there straight away. There's no way he's holding on to that. They're fucking all over the place.
Yeah.
But still, you know, it's just a film. Don't worry about it.
Jamal reminds Hogan he has 72 hours left to live, and Kove takes him away. Jamal is arrested.
Yep. Now we get the plot. So, we're
excellent.
about 40 minutes into the fucking film now, if only that, probably about 45 now. We're halfway through the film. And apparently what's happening is Sarkeesian is going to launch a chemical attack on Seattle for the Gulf War. You know, because he was friends with Saddam. So he wasn't happy about the Gulf War. It's the only revenge he could have possibly taken.
Yeah. And as luck would have it,
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hunter's daughter lives in Seattle.
Oh my God, no.
And Hogan stops her from calling her later on.
Yeah, we're quite right too.
Yeah.
Don't need any of that shit.
Yeah, we don't want to panic Seattle.
But can you imagine a worst case scenario? All of Seattle will be dead at least. It's a nuclear attack, but wait. someone that somebody in the film actually knows. That's worse.
Yeah.
Never mind the innocent people. What about her daughter?
US Military Field Hospital, Persian Gulf. We've got Hogan undergoing tests. I've got the doctor looking worried. More than once, actually. This doesn't bode well.
Some good worrying.
And Hogan's leaving. Carl Weathers says, no, you've got to stay. You're about to fucking die. And Hogan's like, no, fuck that. I'm getting out of here. What, are you with me? And Carl Weathers says, what do you think? And they head out together.
It's a long time for them not to have got medical attention, isn't it? He had 72 to begin with. Where have they been for that gap in the middle? Now he's only got just a day.
Doom buggied it
Where have they been
Saudi
for that
Arabia.
that day in the middle? They've got a whole day in the middle there.
Been doing tests.
It's a fucking long time, isn't it? Bloody hospitals. Bloody field hospitals in the Persian Gulf. Can't trust them.
Hogan wants to go after Sarkeesian, saying that if you find him, you find the antidote, and no one makes a virus without an antidote.
That's how it works. To kill a ninja, you must be a ninja. That's how it all works. Fucking, we know all this, right, guys? We
do.
know this.
Yeah, and we'll have to Ninja November.
That's exactly it. I mean, that's just basically it. 58 minutes into the film, we are Shadow Warriors, gets said by Martin Kove.
Yeah, he's not even in the Shadow Warriors.
No, he's just the bloke in a fucking cupboard.
Yeah.
Just keep him in a cupboard in the federal building.
Well, one road in, one road out. So, Shadow Warriors, looks like we're gonna get wet.
Debrief. Kove tells us the ins and outs of Sarkeesian's compound.
Yep, it's like a mine. They've got to infiltrate the mine. All the way through this, of course, Hogan is, as he's been poisoned, just looks like he's trying not to shit himself.
Yeah.
His face is just like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's for the rest of the film, by the way. That's how Hogan's face is, try not to shit. Shannon Tweed, she rings her daughter. Her daughter, she's got a bit of a cheeky message, hasn't she, on the answer phone? Sorry, I can't take your call right now. I'm probably out with some hot guy. Doesn't leave a fucking message.
No.
Hangs up the phone. Fuck it. She's out having a good time.
We're cutting to them all in a rubber dinghy now.
Yeah, fuck that. We're going straight in. This is it now. We're in the fucking second half of the film.
Yeah.
We're nearly finished now.
It's crazy, isn't it? I was thinking this. Like, what? Nothing's really happened in this.
Yeah, and suddenly we're there.
We're
assaulting
the
Death
home
Mountain
straight.
itself.
Yeah. We've had one half of it's like 2 episodes of a TV show. I think we said this about the last
We certainly did, yeah.
They get out, swim to shore. Derek's first up, attacking a guard.
The chief, he takes his fucking shirt off because he's fucking ripped. There's only 2 hours left on the poison.
Yeah.
So that's another 24 hours fucking wasted to get in there. But I believe it's Derek, as you call him.
Yes.
He just says to Hunter, I bet you're a great mom. And she says,
No.
Don't fucking try and have sex with me, other guy called Derek. And
Didn't she have sex with Hulk Hogan in the first
I
one?
believe so. I think there's still a relationship, is there not?
I don't know. They don't really fucking speak to each other in this one, do they?
No, maybe in real life that relationship fizzled out due to the size and weight of his balls.
Yeah. She was going out with Gene Simmons at this point.
All right. Oh, rock and roll.
Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, I bet you're a good mom. And she's like...
She didn't really fucking acknowledge that at all. He says, no, I'm not.
Apparently not. Look what I do for a living. And loads of machine gun.
Yeah. And he says, what, soft porn? She goes, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, not yet, but soon. Derek and Hunter, they get some hard hats and set off above ground. She looks the least likely to be working in a fucking
I've put that she's
mine.
totally disguised as a 6-foot blonde woman with massive tits.
Yeah.
This is the sort of thing that workmen on a building site would not notice.
Yeah.
So well done to her for that disguise.
She doesn't tie her hair up and add them to underneath the hat. It's just flowing out the back of it.
Yep.
Doesn't put her tits away.
No, quite right too.
Yeah. Neither does Derek, though, to be fair.
Yeah, some guy actually manages to spot her and then goes over to another guy and say, hey, did you see a blonde woman walk past? And he's like, nope. You think, what the fuck? No. Still, okay, no it is then. Yeah, meanwhile, Mike and Roy, they found the chemical lab straight away. That's just fucking there, isn't it? Yeah, found that. Now what do we do? Well, Sarkeesian is there as well, in person. Not just masterminding the whole thing, but he's fucking right there.
Yeah, it's like a portable lab, isn't it, in the middle of a warehouse?
Yes, just why not?
Yeah.
Which is the middle of the warehouse in the fucking mine.
Derek and Hunter, they get to the site. She starts fucking around with electrics whilst Derek plants bombs on a load of barrels. And as they're about to leave, Derek's standing by the truck waiting for her. And then one of the workers pops out and says, "Excuse me, love. What the fuck are you doing here?" And she heads off down the
She
side
just
of the
walks
building.
off.
Yeah.
She's not suspicious at all either.
No, so he follows her. Derek drives off in his pickup truck.
Do you know what it should have been then? She should have turned around and said, I've been hired by the boss to dance for you.
Oh, that's probably what... Yeah, if it was Jamie Lee Curtis,
Yeah.
that would happen.
Here are my breasts. I would have acknowledged that. That's fine.
Yeah.
She can do that, yeah. I'd be like, oh, okay. I would have accepted that as a reason for her being there and just watched her breasts.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, and then potentially explode all over myself.
Yes. I was waiting for you to finish that sentence.
No, but I would have. But she doesn't even bother. She doesn't
No.
even bother with that. She just walks off, which makes him think, hang on a fucking minute. Yeah, so immediately cover blown by taking an enormous blonde beauty with them. And I don't mean Hulk Hogan.
Hogan and Carl, they make it inside the abandoned warehouse. Obviously, the pop-up lab. Hogan flashes back to 5 minutes before of him being injected. Do you remember that, Ken?
I'm sorry, injected what? Who? Who is this?
They see the nose cone of the missile being loaded with a
Yeah,
chemical
apparently
weapon.
what they're doing, they're moving the toxin into a nose cone. And they're thinking, what the fuck is that the nose cone for? So
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably a missile. That's what they're usually for. And he goes, yes, that's right. I wish I'd known that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hogan, he now runs. Runs like he's trying to find the fucking toilet as well, because he's still going to shit himself due to poison. Fortunately, that big guy who played Jason, I think you'll find.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
Freddy versus Jason.
He comes smashing through the fucking wall and slams Hulk Hogan into a car.
Yeah.
And then, to prove how big he is, just tips the car onto him. But wait, he's gone.
Yeah.
Thought he
Where
was
is he?
dead. Thought he was definitely dead. But it's Hogan from behind. And the fight that we've all been waiting for is finished because he just snaps his neck and he's dead straight away. He's like, oh, okay. Forgot we're on a deadline, aren't we? He's not got time to actually have a fight.
Yeah.
He's just going to jump on him, snap his enormous fucking neck, and he's just dead.
I was surprised at how quickly that ended.
Yeah,
that
I was
fight
thinking,
scene.
so the two biggest fuckers are going to have a fight. Oh, no. Yeah, didn't even have time to write it down. He's just dead. He's finished. Chief, it's on.
Weathers, he's following the warhead, radios Hunter and Derek, asking them to find an entrance into the tunnels. Unfortunately, Hunter's at gunpoint again.
For fuck's sake.
That worker who followed her, he's got her at gunpoint.
Yep, it's because she looks like she looks. That's fucking obvious, isn't it?
Derek, who's a distance away, he's looking down the lens of a sniper rifle at them. He radios Roy back and says, they're a bit busy at the moment, boss. Doesn't like him calling him boss either.
No, that was earlier on, but at this point, I wouldn't like him just not telling me what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Instead of giving me all that shit.
Why doesn't he just shoot
He's a bit,
the guy?
he's a bit tied up at the moment, you know, sort of saying what's happening but not saying it. It pisses me off in films, especially when he hasn't got to.
Yeah.
He's got a sniper rifle. It's not just the sight, is it? He's got their fucking gun on him.
Yeah, and it's aimed at the
but
guy.
still doesn't shoot him. I suppose it would alert people, which is not what they want until, obviously, in a couple of minutes later when they alert everybody by having a big gunfight somewhere else.
Yeah. Hunter, she slowly reaches in to get her security pass. She's facing away from the guy, and instead she pulls out a detonator,
Oh, shit.
presses it, and the electrical power supply is blown up.
He still could have shot her, though.
Yeah, he could have,
Yeah, he still could have shot her. Instead, he's just surprised by the power going out and just like, oh no, I forgot what I'm doing.
And she ends up taking her hard hat and smashing it into the guy's face as he's distracted by the explosion.
Oof. He shouts.
All the guards that are in the science lab, they head off to see what's going on. Hunter beats the shit out of the guy on the floor. Derek swings by to pick her up in his truck. He's like, I could have shot or used my sniper rifle, but no.
But I didn't because I like to watch you. And she says, that's fair enough. I'm fucking beautiful.
Carl spots a PC with the countdown to launch on it. 10 minutes to
10
save
minutes?
Seattle.
Is that all we've got?
Meanwhile, Sarkeesian, he's on his own and a scientist in a gas mask and overalls who's 7 foot tall locks the pop-up lab's door with Sarkeesian inside.
Holy shit.
Why has he done that?
Well, I don't know. Who is he?
Well, he takes his mask off And it's the Hulkster.
Fucking hell, music kicks in, rips off his hazmat suit.
Yeah, just got it in his yellow pants.
I've not had a reveal from that like that since Rat's Night of Terror.
Yeah.
Remember that, where they take their masks off and they're fucking rats?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like, who could it be?
It's one of the greatest reveals in cinema, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope there's no spoilers there. We will be covering it. In fact, cut that out. People need that one in its full entirety.
And he gives us a speech about the effects of chemical weapons, including the damage done to soldiers and the children born from women who came into contact with it. My God, God bless America.
Yeah, I saluted when he said it all.
What are we up to next?
He shoots a few bottles to give Sarkisian, like, give me the fucking antidote to save the world. And he's like, I know you just want it for yourself. And he's like, yeah, now you want it for you as well. Because he's contaminating Sarkisian as well. He's releasing the toxin. He then gets attacked by another big guy. Where do they keep getting all these big fuckers from, this guy? But still, it doesn't last long. He monkey flips him through the glass. And we don't see him again.
He's more sort of wide than he is tall, that guy.
We just don't see him again. He's
No.
too wide.
Yeah.
Can't get back out.
Yeah. Sarkisian stumbles off, sort of coughing and spluttering, because obviously the chemical weapons have released.
Into the mine.
Yep.
The chief, he gets spotted because he's just standing in clear fucking view of everybody going like that. It's a fucking missile.
Yeah.
And they're like, look, it's Carl Weathers.
Once the guards spot him, they open fire. Carl kills the guy, and the 10-minute launch is started, and they all run off, all the scientists. We get a gunfight.
Yes, there's a gunfight.
Hunter and Derek, they join in. Carl Weathers, I put he looks great using a machine gun.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's just firing guns at this point.
Yeah.
I don't see many people getting hit. There's certainly no blood, is there? There's just people running, and as they're running, they just fall over.
It's very A-Team style violence,
It is,
isn't it?
yeah.
Explosions and people sort of flipping through the air.
Yeah, I like it.
Carl Weathers clears house, heads down to the launch site to stop it. Sarkisian, meanwhile, makes it to his secret stash of antidote.
7 minutes, 50 seconds.
Wow. And then, holy shit, it's Martin Kove.
Yep, I've put he unlocks a fridge. It appears to be full of beer.
Yeah.
Which is like a perfect fridge. But no, and it's antidote. If it was Chuck Norris, it would have been fucking beer. Yeah, unless some bitch has thrown it all away. I'm not fucking over it, Dom. I'm not fucking over
Barbara
it.
Carrera.
Lone Wolf McQuaid.
Martin Kove turns up in a chopper. He's got a cigar in his mouth and he's singing.
Yep, he's gone fucking insane again, hasn't he? It's like no one's told him what film he's in. Yep, he's dropping grenades.
He's literally just pulling the pin and throwing them out.
Again, would be like, mate, why has nobody on the ground got the grenades? He's like a loose cannon.
Yeah.
As you've said, he's just pulling the pins and dropping them. It could be fucking anybody down there.
Yeah.
But no, the people on the ground would have been a better place for the grenades. But no, never mind.
He's throwing them at his most blasé.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe he says that in his autobiography.
Hogan, he's searching for the antidote himself. He can't find it.
He can't find any of the beer. It's all gone.
Hunter asks Derek to keep her covered above ground while she gets to Carl Weathers.
When he's checking the fridge, there's still other things in it. So how does he know that's not the antidote he's looking for?
As well, yeah.
It's just all in fucking test tubes.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Yeah.
But he's decided, no, it fucking isn't.
No.
But still, on we go.
And it's like a right bumbling fuck, doesn't he, knocking everything over as he's searching.
Yeah, he's pissed now, and he needs a shit.
Yeah.
It's the worst case scenario, getting back from a night out.
Worst case, Sicario.
Wait for the pitch.
Hogan finally meets back up with Sarkisian, who injects the antidote into himself. He tells Hogan there is enough in here for him, so back the fuck off.
Yeah.
Hogan says he's not getting out of here, and he says, I am. This antidote is my ticket, because I've got a golden tip. A guard interrupts shooting at Hogan, who deals with him instantly.
Yeah, shoots at him really badly. Hogan just kills him.
He turns around, and Sarkisian's gone.
He's just fucking gone. Where could he have gone? I know. He's gone in the fucking building that's right next to him, hasn't he? And you'll never guess how he's going to plan his escape.
A rope ladder, like in Batman.
Yeah, it's close, but even more fucking stupid.
Oh, the fireman's pole, like Ghostbusters.
What, going up it?
Yeah.
That would be stupid. No.
Go on, then.
on a fucking hovercraft.
Why the fuck's he got that from?
We don't know, but out he comes on a fucking hovercraft, which is absolutely useless. If you're in a vehicle that Hulk Hogan can keep up with
It's 'cause
on
it's not very
foot,
fast.
you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, but he can't walk. He's got fucking 3 minutes left to live, and he can still fucking keep up with you.
Yeah.
And he needs a shit. Then you're an idiot. You're an idiot to think this will be the best way to escape.
Yep. We've got 6 minutes left on the clock. That's only been a minute. It was 3 minutes just watching Hogan turn round earlier. 6 minutes left. Hunter meets up with Carl.
Hogan, meanwhile, he's on the hovercraft because it's right fucking there.
Yeah.
He actually has to get out of the way for it. And then just sort of jumps on the hovercraft as well. Yep, Hunter meets up with Roy. He says, fucking hell, there's 6 minutes 50 left now. That was a long minute. And he says to her, look, you know computers and codes. Shut it down. It's as simple as that.
It is, yeah.
That's how you hack into missile launching.
Yeah.
If you know how to use a computer, then you'll be able to fucking do it. It's actually okay because she does. But still, Chief's, he's off up the fucking missile.
Yeah.
Not really trusting that she can do it. And he's got a screwdriver, so it's all good.
Yeah, he's doing it the old-fashioned way. He's manually getting
He's just
up
like,
there.
look, you mess about with the computer, and I'll take this screwdriver up there and sort it out.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
He's going to remove the cone of the missile.
jet skis have been deployed.
Yeah. Where have they got them?
We don't know. I thought it was in a mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Why the fuck are we in the sea?
Why have they got hovercrafts and jet skis?
Anyway, jet skis. Kove, he's now decided, I know the best fucking thing to do. If that missile does take off, I'll block it with my big fucking chopper. So he's hovering over the fucking launch pad.
Yeah.
Thinking, I'll get in the way of that, intercept it, sacrifice myself because I'm a goddamn fucking hero
Yeah.
who also knows karate.
And kill everyone here.
Yeah, and we'll all die. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
So he's on that, and then it's like, 20 seconds, Roy!
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, is not the most like intense fucking sentence, is it?
No.
20 seconds, Roy. Which could have been his nickname.
Yeah, I think it was.
Before he was on the tablets. But yeah, so and then it's they take the toxin out and it launches anyway. But Martin Kove, instead of just blocking it with the with his chopper, he's got a fucking rocket launcher anyway. So he's not even in the way anymore. He's got out the fucking way, thinking, oh no, because then I'd die. And he blows the missile out of the sky,
Yes.
lands the chopper, and gets embroiled in a gunfight straight away. So fucking invincible, this guy.
Yeah.
It's incredible work.
Did you like how easy it was for Carl Weathers to remove the
He's got a fucking screwdriver, Dom.
The chemicals.
I mentioned that. He's got a screwdriver. He's took it out. He's been a bit careful. I think that's how you do it.
throws it to Hunter, she drops it. Kills them all.
Because she's a girl.
Yeah.
She can't play catch. Nice tits, though.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Hogan, meanwhile, he's shooting at the guards.
Yep, shooting at the jet skis.
Shoots the motor of the hovercraft, and it stops.
Yep, it's like, fuck. Should have got a helicopter myself, to be honest. That would have made sense.
Hogan, all of a sudden, he runs out of battery. He just falters. He just flops over onto the fucking hovercraft.
It's because he can't hold his sphincter any longer and he shits.
Yes.
That's it. Shits himself out of himself.
Sarkeesian, he
Which I
jumps.
think is one of the symptoms.
Sarkeesian, he jumps up, shows the antidote to Hogan, and when he reaches for it, he just throws it into the ocean.
Oh, no. Gone forever.
Yeah, he'll never get that back.
Oh, no.
But he says, don't worry, I have something new. Something that will turn your blood to fire, turn your bones to stone.
Fucking hell.
It guarantees a quick death, but not so quick that I won't enjoy it.
Fuck.
He tries to inject Hogan. He forgets that Hogan's 7 foot tall, pure muscle, and easily overpowers him and injects it actually into Sarkeesian's neck.
Oh, no. Classic bad guy foible.
Yeah. He says, you're out of time, Hogan says, repeating the line that he'd said to him earlier.
Tick, tick. I didn't really like that, to be honest.
No. And Sarkeesian just vomits blood and dies.
Oh.
Hogan then fishes the antidote out of the water.
Which is still fucking floating right next to him.
Yep.
What's the point of throwing that in? When he threw it in, did we not see it sink?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's just floating again.
Yeah.
Apparently syringes don't sink.
Mhm.
So if you are going to be a criminal mastermind and tease people, don't throw it in water because it'll still be there.
Yeah, and also don't escape on a hovercraft.
Yeah, and don't pick on Hulk Hogan because he's fucking massive.
Yeah. He injects himself, and that's it. He's cured
Hooray!
with moments to spare.
Right into his own fucking heart.
Derek turns up a moment later, and he gets a thumbs up from the Hulkster.
Of course he does. I like that.
And Derek says, "You the man."
He says, yeah, I'm fucking the man.
Meanwhile, on land, Kove quotes George S. Patton, renowned warrior. "I love the smell after a big battle. Shit."
I love the smell after Hogan's shit.
Yeah, I love the smell after a big shit, is what he's going to say.
That's Patton for you.
And then Hunter Wiley says, "I love a bath after a good battle. A weary warrior," she says.
Who wants to join me? And they
Everyone
all,
puts their hand up.
and they're all running straight at her.
Yeah.
Me too, to be honest.
Carl Weathers hands Hogan a detonator, and Hunter explains that they wired the whole place, and Hogan can now bury it forever. And he does indeed press the button, blows the place up, burying the lab, the chemicals, and the memory of Sarkeesian forever.
I'll just put some barrels explode, and that seems to be enough. That seems to be enough for the whole thing to be done.
No, I like the way I said it better.
Well, yeah, yours is a little bit more poignant and perhaps like for impact. But I just put some barrels explode and they walk off in slow motion.
Yes, they do. They do the cool guy slow-mo walk-off.
They did in the first one again, I believe.
Yeah, but they weren't dressed like milkmen like they were in this.
Milkman Vengeance.
Yes.
Which this one could have been subtitled.
Yeah. Slow-mo walk-off, the credits roll, and that's the end of the fucking film.
Fucking is as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I spotted in the end credits?
What?
Hulk Hogan had his own stylist.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Fuck knows what their job was. But yeah, Hulk Hogan's stylist.
Probably to feather his hair.
Yeah, just fluff it.
Yeah, the fluffer. Got the fluffer
Yeah,
out for Hogan.
Yeah, Hogan fluffer, please.
Hogan's fluffer.
In one of my films. Yeah, it's a ridiculous thing, but apparently, yeah, he did. He had his own stylist. Well done. Well done, you did a great job. Hope you've gone on to style many others.
So what do you reckon then, Ken? Enjoyed it as much as the first one?
It was very much the same as the first one, wasn't
Very,
it?
very
There's
similar,
not an
yeah.
awful lot different in this at all to make it like, oh yeah, it's a good addition to the franchise. It's the same film.
Yeah.
The first 40 minutes got fuck all to do with the film. It's just a previous mission, which would usually be just discussed, wouldn't it? You would discuss that with the team. So
Yeah.
remember when and you'd have a little bit of it. But instead, what they did was they flashbacked to the actual plot that we haven't seen yet during the first bit. And it was just so, it's like the opening scene of a Bond film.
It was,
Where
yeah.
it's an unrelated mission, but it lasted fucking half an hour. Which was the same as the first one. Which, you know, it's just the same. It's exactly the same format. They go somewhere exotic looking. They've got, like, I don't know, ships, fucking choppers, hovercraft for fucking some reason. And I just thought that the best part of this, I thought, was Hulk Hogan in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
That, for me, was the best part of this film, because I laughed out loud and just watched him with his fucking mullet. Killing everyone in Saudi Arabia just really made me laugh.
Yeah, and I don't think this has got as many laugh out loud moments as the first one. It's very, very TV movie. There's not much blood.
Yeah, too much, I thought.
Yeah, and the tone is light-hearted enough for it not to be so like unintentionally funny, because they're trying to be funny throughout.
Yeah, Derek. I don't know. I didn't like Derek.
No, but you
I don't
didn't
remember
like
him
in the first
I
one.
can't even fucking remember him in the first one.
Yeah,
Probably the same character, was he?
I
Just
think-
a bit of a
yeah.
fucking jokey dick.
yeah. I mean, the actor, it was an actual Navy SEAL, which I think he was like this, did the stunts coordination as well. But I remember you saying that you didn't know who he was until the end battle, when he somehow had a more prominent role, and now
There you go, then.
he's literally one of the main guys in this one.
And now a year later, I still don't know who he is.
Yeah, exactly. But for what it was, it's okay. We're covering it because it's Carl Weathers is in it, but it's a very forgettable action film.
Yeah, thankfully they don't make any more, do they? That's
it.
That's it for the Shadow Warriors franchise.
Yeah, they
What
did.
a shame.
They did want to make 22 of them, a series of 22 films about Shadow Warriors.
I could have seen them doing 22 episodes.
Yeah.
Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah.
That was what Hogan's one, was it? It's
Yeah.
the same sort of fucking
Very
format.
similar, yeah.
Wasn't Shannon Tweed in that as well, I think?
I think so.
Yeah, so that sort of thing. Like Thunder in Paradise, very similar. It's fucking speedboats in fucking Hawaii or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd make those fucking things all day long. Obviously, no one's asked me to.
They did ask Hogan to do a third one, but he declined it because this one didn't do as well as the first one, and they weren't going to pay him as much money. And this was actually made by Nitro Films, so WCW.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. I'd fucking do it. How much money do you need to go and do this?
Yeah, he didn't like it. They shot this in Canada. He didn't like going to Canada to shoot. And so they scrapped Shadow Warriors 3 and ended up doing a film with Sting instead.
Sting from the Police.
Yeah. Yes.
No. Think of that's the thing. When you've got like this is how much I'm worth.
Yeah.
You just fucking churn another one of these out.
You would have thought so, but no,
It's
not
not
for
difficult,
Hogan.
is it?
No.
Unless it is difficult for Hogan. I mean, it did look quite difficult for him, to be honest.
That's true.
He didn't
That's
look comfortable throughout the whole film, did he?
Yeah, probably didn't have a back or knees at this point, so...
Yeah. I'd do these films. If they just fucking flew me out there and I got to chat to Shannon Tweed.
Yeah.
Great days.
So yes, Carl Weathers, happy birthday.
Happy birthday would have been 77, I believe.
Yeah.
That would have been his birthday today, if he was still with us. Of course, he's always still with myself and Dom, and because of that, he's always still with you, because we will never let him die.
Beautiful.
He's always there, and he's always the chief, and he's always our hero. And in this, still, he does more than fucking Hogan. Hogan's just there trying not to shit himself. Carl Weathers takes out a fucking toxin that could destroy the whole Seattle.
Yeah.
He does that with a fucking screwdriver.
Yeah. And we're also told that he saved Hulk Hogan's life previously to this film.
Yeah, which we only get a flashback to by giving him a mask before he total recalls.
Yep.
And he's, in the first one, he probably took more people out than this one. Hogan, I don't know whether that's why he got the Saudi Arabia fucking clip to win this one, but I think the Chief saves more people.
I think so.
Yeah. So happy birthday, the Chief. I think we'll give this film again is a Carl Weathers film that happens to have Hulk Hogan in it.
Is it going into the bad movie cult?
Of course it fucking is.
Yep.
In you go, you son of a bitch. Yes, it can't not, can it?
No, it cannot.
No.
And it's straight in. So there you go, Chief. Happy birthday to you. Always remembered and always immortalised in the cult.
Of course.
Oh, there we go. First episode of 2025. First proper episode. Done and dusted. Sorted. In the fucking memory bank.
Thank you very much, Chief.
But we'll be back. This isn't the last one of 2025. That'd be insane.
That would be insane, wouldn't it? The first and the last.
Yeah.
It's like our swan song.
What are we covering next, Ken? Is it going to be another action film with no one's heard
It
of?
is an absolute classic. It's a crash bang wallop thrill ride from start to finish with an A-star stellar cast. It's unbelievable. From absolute minute one to however many minutes it was, seemed like 3,000 minutes long.
1 hour and 40 minutes
Is
long.
that all it was? For fuck's sake. It's a long time wait for an induction, if he gets it, but it's Neil Breen's Fateful Findings.
Finally, 4 years in,
Here
we
he
finally covered Neil Breen on the podcast.
Here he is. This is one of the first ones we actually watched as well when
Yeah.
we started doing it, and we lost that recording, and I'd lost most of the film, thankfully, in my mind, and I've watched it again for you lucky, lucky bastards.
This was the only film we've ever watched together and made notes together on.
Yep.
And we decided to never do that again.
Yep. And rightly so.
Yeah, we actually...
Unfortunately, we did decide to do this film again.
Yes. We actually did record the episode, and it wasn't a lost episode. We just decided not to release it because we were too pissed off at the film and we thought it wasn't funny enough.
Oh, you see, it's all blank from my mind. It's like being hypnotized to just go back in time.
Yeah. So, yes, we're taking another stab at it. We've had to wait 4 years to calm down, but we have. And next time you see us, or you hear us, we'll be covering Neil Breen's Fateful Findings. So that's something to look forward to.
Yep. Track it down if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, apologies.
It's on archive.org for free if you want to go that route. If not, pay the man some money and get a DVD off him.
Yeah, good luck. Although he might turn up at your house, delivering it in person.
Yeah, that's true. Social media, we're all over it. Search Bad Movie Cult, you'll find us on everything. Ken's literally plastered us all over the internet.
Oh, yes. Yes, social media whores.
Yes. 5-star reviews, that's what we ask for. Gets the podcast growing, gets people talking about it. And if you don't want to write a written review, at least tell someone about it. Spread the word, spread the pod.
That'll do. Expand the brand.
Expand the brand, I'd love that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ken, for letting us watch Carl Weathers again in this.
Always a pleasure. It's never, ever a chore.
Absolutely not. So until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye. There's no bloody lesbianism in this.